It started with a sound, not loud, not sudden, just wrong. A deep, low vibration, like something massive shifting beneath the earth. When Imran first heard it, he thought it was thunder. The sky above the old hydroelectric dam was already dark, clouds hanging heavy like they were about to collapse. But there was no lightning, no rain, just that sound. Imran lowered his camera slowly, glancing toward the cracked, concrete structure towering above the black water below. "Did you hear that?" he asked. Behind him, his friend Samir laughed nervously. "Yeah, that place is haunted, bro. Let's just film and go." They weren't supposed to be there. The dam had been abandoned for years after a structural failure. That's what the news said. But locals in nearby villages told a different story. They said the water turned black overnight. They said people started hearing voices. They said the dam wasn't broken. It was sealed. Imran smiled at the camera. "All right, guys. Tonight, we're exploring one of the most dangerous abandoned places in the region." The ground trembled slightly. Samir stopped smiling. "Bro, let's not stay long." They moved closer. The air felt heavier near the dam. Thick. Like breathing underwater, cracks spread across the massive concrete wall, faintly glowing with a dim red light. Imran zoomed in. "That's weird," he muttered. The cracks pulsed, not like electricity, like veins. Samir grabbed his arm. "Let's go." But Imran stepped forward. The water below was too still. Completely black. No reflection, no movement, just a flat, endless darkness. He pointed the camera down. "Guys, look at this." At first, there was nothing then. A ripple, small, subtle. Then another, and another. As if something was moving. Beneath the surface, Samir whispered, "Imran, stop." The ripples spread. The water bulged upward slightly. And then, a face appeared. Just for a second pale. Distorted. Eyes wide open. Then it was gone. Imran froze. "Did you see that?" Samir didn't answer. He was staring. More ripples, more movement. And then, dozens of faces emerged just beneath the surface. All of them silent, all of them staring. Samir screamed, "Run!" But Imran couldn't move. The camera trembled in his hands as he zoomed in again. One face rose higher than the others, a woman. Her eyes were glowing faintly white. Her mouth opened, and although no sound came out, Imran heard it inside his head. "Help us!" He staggered back. The sound hit him like pressure. Like the water itself was speaking directly into his mind. Samir grabbed him, pulling him away. "Imran! Snap out of it!" But Imran turned slowly back toward the water. "They're alive," he whispered. "They're still alive down there." The dam groaned. A deep, cracking sound echoed through the structure. The red veins pulsed brighter. And then the vibration returned, louder, stronger. Samir looked up. "Something's wrong with the dam." The crack spread suddenly, faster, wider. Like something inside was pushing outward. Imran raised the camera again instinctively. The lens focused on the largest crack. And, for a moment, everything went silent. Then the crack split open. Not like breaking concrete, like tearing flesh. Inside, darkness. But something moved. A shape, massive, pressing against the inside of the dam. The red light pulsed violently. Samir stepped back, shaking. "That's not water. That's not water behind the wall," Imran whispered. "What is it?" The surface of the dam bulged outward, and then an eye opened, huge white watching them. Samir dropped to the ground. "No, no, no, no." The eye blinked slowly, and the vibration stopped. Total silence. Then, the faces in the water all turned upward at the same time, looking at the eye, like they were waiting, like they were afraid. Imran felt something shift inside his chest, a pull, a whisper. "Come closer." His feet moved on their own. Samir grabbed him again. "Don't listen to it." But Imran kept walking. The camera still recording. The eye followed him, unblinking, watching, waiting. The closer he got to the edge, the louder the whispers became. Hundreds of voices, overlapping, crying, screaming, begging. "Join us! Free us! It's inside!" Samir dragged him back just as Imran reached the edge. "What are you doing?" Imran snapped out of it, gasping. I couldn't stop." The dam shook violently. The eye widened. And then, the water exploded upward, hands, dozens of pale hands reaching out of the black surface, grabbing at the air. "Grabbing at them!" Samir screamed. "Run!" This time, Imran didn't hesitate. They ran. The ground trembling beneath them, the hum rising again, louder, deeper. Like the entire structure was waking up behind them. A massive cracking sound. Samir glanced back and immediately wished he hadn't. The dam was splitting open, the eye expanding. The black water rising unnaturally, like it was climbing the walls, chasing them. They reached the outer fence, breathless. Samir turned around. The dam was still, silent. No cracks, no red light, no water movement, just normal, like nothing had happened. Imran slowly lowered the camera. "What was that?" Samir shook his head. "We're never coming back." That night, Imran reviewed the footage, hands shaking. He skipped to the part with the water. The faces were there, clear, too clear. He fast-forwarded. The crack, the eye, everything. But something else, something he didn't remember seeing, appeared in the final seconds. The camera had fallen slightly, pointing behind them as they ran. And in the distance, standing near the dam, was a figure, tall, still, watching. Its face was the same as the one in the water. The video glitched, the screen flickered. And then, a final frame appeared, close up, too close, a pale face, smiling, eyes glowing, and a whisper. Not from the video, but from inside his room. "It followed you. If you hear the dam, don't listen.